Welcome sages, it's me, Kolo the Wise, and in my last video I said that I will unlock Arcanas and then maybe I will do a video about them, to talk about them. This is the video. I managed to unlock all the Arcanas, and if you do not know what Arcanas are, maybe you don't have the beta branch for the game. This is currently patch 0.5, which isn't currently live, but Arcanas are a new system implemented in Vampire Survivors, and it adds a more profound it's a more profound system to the game. It adds a lot of depth, but I'm not going to talk like that about Arcanas in the video. Instead, I'm going to show what each Arcana does for you to make an idea about how they work. And then I'll show them in game for a little bit of gameplay to show you how they actually work together. So, as you can see, I've unlocked all of them. Let's take a look at them. The first one is 4 Awake, and this one is unlocked by reaching level 99 with Croce. It gives plus 3 revivals. Consuming a revival gives plus 10% max health, plus 1 armor, and plus 5% might, area, duration, and speed. This is, in my opinion, one of the best Arcanas out there at the moment, because it gives just so much and it gives a lot of revivals. So when you have a tough run, you can use those revivals in order to just stretch the time a little more. Also, I think that this will affect the challenges, the world records for highest for the longest run in the world. Then we have 5 Chaos in the Dark Knight. Overall projectile speed continuously changes between minus 50% and plus 200% over 10 seconds. This is unlocked, I think, that by playing the new character Giovanna and reaching level 99 with her. This is fine. I think this is the second best, or for some builds I think this is the best one. I've tried it, I actually like it a lot. But again, these two I think are my favorite ones so far. Then we have 6 Saraband of Healing. Healing is doubled, recovering HP damages nearby enemies for the same amount. This is the Arcana that you get by unlocking Arcanas in the first place, so you don't need to actually reach any level with any character. I think this is fine, especially for the beginning. It helps you in the beginning to stay alive more, or to kill faster, I guess, enemies. And it works in some AoE builds that use whip and garlic, and I will actually try a build like that and maybe record it in order to show it to you. Then we have 16 Slash. Enables critical hits for set weapons and doubles overall critical damage. Well, I can't tell you exactly what the set weapons are now, but we will see them in game. I think this is not that good. I mean, yes, it sounds good, but it works only for the knives and the crosses and so on, so I don't really consider it to be that good. Maybe for some builds, yes, but I wouldn't really use it. I don't mind it if I have it, if it's my only choice, but it's not my only choice, so I would rather go with like Awake and Chaos in the Dark Knight. Then we have 17 Lost and Found Painting. Overall duration continuously changes between minus 50% and plus 200% over 10 seconds. So it's basically the same one as Chaos in the Dark Knight, but this one is for projectile speed and this one is for the duration count. I think this is decent enough. The only weapon that I see using this card is King's Bible, but at some point the Bible evolves and you don't even use duration anymore. And then it's Song of Mana, maybe Rune Tracer sometimes, but I don't really consider it to be that good, to be honest. And this one is unlocked by playing with Popea, so that's why it synergizes with Song of Mana, because that character starts with Song of Mana. The last one we have now, it's 19 Heart of Fire. This one is unlocked by playing Arca and reaching level 99 with her. And set weapons projectiles explode on impact, light sources explode, and character explodes when damaged. This, I think, sounds interesting, but it's not that good, to be honest. Light sources, it talks about like all the props that you can destroy actually, while playing, especially in the Dark Forest, because that's the icon that they will show in game. And character explodes when damaged. This one basically happens whenever you heal yourself, whenever you take a floor chicken and you just damage everyone around you. And the set weapon projectiles explode on impact. This sounds interesting, but you'll see why it's not that interesting in a second. So let's go to let's pick any character. Let's go to, I don't know, Inlay Library, and here we can actually see with which weapons and items this synergizes with. So Awake synergizes of course with Tiragisu. Again, you don't have to take it, but it just synergizes better with this item. And again, I think this is one of the best ones, especially if you want to go for the evolution for the guns. But even if you don't, you still have, if you take this card, 4 revivals, and if you try to increase your health, armor, might, area, duration, and speed, you can die 3 times and keep the last revival for the emergency case in which you can actually save yourself. Then we have Chaos in the Dark. This works best with the bracers. Again, you don't need to take it, but it works the best with it. I've actually tried it, and let me tell you that the projectiles that I was using were all over the map. It was impressive, it was majestic. I will actually want to try a build like this, maybe again record it and post it on YouTube to show you what you can do with it. Then this one, Saraband of Healing, again this is the first one that you take from unlocking Arcana, so you don't actually need any character leveled up in order to unlock it. But this one synergizes best with the Evolved Whip, the Garlic, the Pomarola, and of course Floor Chicken. Who doesn't love Floor Chicken? Next is Slash, and this is what I said when this is what I was talking about. It sounds interesting that it enables critical hits for set weapons, but how many times will you use knife, whip, axe, and sword, which already has critical strikes, but this one doubles it? I mean, it's interesting, maybe you can do a build for these weapons, but I don't really consider them that impactful or that interesting or powerful for me enough to take them. I don't actually have any build that uses these weapons. Next we have Lost and Found Painting, and again this works best of course with Spellbinder, I guess it's called, because this one increases the duration. And I guess you can make a couple of builds like with Song of Mana and so on, but again it's not my favorite one. And the next one and the last one is Heart of Fire. This one explodes only if you have the Fire Wand and the evolution of it, so it has basically only one weapon that can explode on impact, and then light sources can explode, as I've said, like these props that you kill whenever you are in game, especially in the dark forest, angry forest, crazy forest, I forgot the name now. But also characters explodes when damaged. So I'll take this and I'll let myself get hit so you can see the damage. To me it's not that interesting. Okay, I've killed him. So like it deals basically the same damage that the Saraband of Healing does whenever you heal yourself, but you can actually increase that damage by taking Pomarola and eating floor chickens and so on. So I don't really consider this one to be that good, especially because first they have to hit you in order for you to actually damage them. I don't really like this one. But these are all the Arcana so far. I will come back with some builds based on each Arcana maybe. You can also use more Arcanas if you don't know how to do it. I have a video, it lasts like 2 minutes and something posted already, so you can check that out. But again, this was these were all the Arcanas that we have right now. I think that they will add more, especially since in game you can see right here when you're picking that we have a lot more to discover and unlock in the next patches. I really like this system. I think it adds great depth to the game. Just tell me in the comments below, what do you think? What do you think will come next? What do you data mine or something? Because I've seen people that data mines that do data mine this stuff. So just tell me in the comments below. Let's have a discussion. I really enjoy them, especially a couple of them, but I don't mind the other ones either. And until next time, stay wise.